Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a little bit of my life today. I want to talk with you on how am I doing? How am I doing after 12 years living here in Panama full time? The question I get a lot is, do you have any regrets? No. Now, having said that, no regrets, but I could have made some decisions a little differently. But that's okay. It's how you learn, right? Survival skills. So there were a couple of situations that I had to learn over the years to deal with. Three situations, three things. One, the fireworks. Don't come here if you don't like loud noises. This is a very loud country. Fireworks all the time, 24/7, rain or shine. They use it for every celebration. Now, it's not the fireworks per se, it's more of the safety with fireworks I have a problem with. There is none. And I worry for the animals on the street as well as the people. And when they blow them off in front of my house and the stones are hitting my car and my house and my windows and all that kind of stuff. Safety is just not a big factor. But I've learned how to let it go and realizing that it's not forever. They're just celebrating. It'll be over soon and just hope for the best. So I've let it go. The second thing I've had a problem with, it still hurts sometimes, is the animals that live on the street. I got involved in volunteer to understand how Panama feels and how they deal with the animals on the street, and it's really helped me a lot. I was really upset and angry all the time. I thought, does nobody care? But they do care, and we're getting better. I work with some of the best vets in town, and as a volunteer, I help out with rescuing, trapping, releasing, and getting animals adopted. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it, and I do it for the animals. I'll do that up in another video another day. And the third thing was the protesting, which I realize now that the protests are a way that the Panama people deal with the government, and I get it. I'm not against it. What is frustrating, and I've learned to also relax and let that go, is everything comes to a screeching halt. So there's days where you can't get to your appointment, you can't go anywhere, you can't go to the grocery store, and if it's a big protest, it might disrupt the food deliveries into the store. And it's just something I wasn't used to, but I get it, and I've let it go. And it's not really about the situation as it is and how you deal with it. And that's where I found the freedom, is how I reacted and dealt with it and let it go. I don't always accept it, but that's what it is. It is what it is. And you're not going to change the way it is down here. That's the thing. If you need to change and try to make it like home, remember that's why you left home. It's different. I come from Canada. We don't blow fireworks off here and there and everywhere, and we don't have a lot of animal running around. We do, don't get me wrong, we do, but we have systems and organizations that we can lean on, and I know it's not the best everywhere in the world. I only am talking about what I'm dealing with here. And the protesting, well, that's just different in itself. But how am I doing mentally? I'm doing good. I'm doing good because I get involved in the community. I at the beginning, years ago, I was out and about all the time. I don't do that now. I'm older. I'm an artist, so I host paint parties in my house for adults and children, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a great way to connect and meet the community, so I really enjoy those. We host quite a few parties during the month, each month. And keeping up on the social boards. So we have a lot of Facebook groups for each area, each town or city. And it's always good to know what's going on. I don't use the boards to chit chat or socially use it as a way to meet people. I just see what's going on. I like my time alone. I'm not big into social gatherings unless it's a special occasion. I'll attend, but I'm really not a person that needs to be out and about all the time and getting involved in everything. I did at one time at the beginning, but I burnt myself out because I also got involved in teaching English in school. I left Canada with a TESOL certification, and when I registered internationally, they sought me out in Panama, and I did teach English at the college and some of the private schools here in Los Tablas and in Chitre. And I, again, made a decision I would do it for a while, but that turned into three and a half years, and I stopped once COVID hit. And that was it, I never went back. But I did enjoy it, and I also learned a lot about Panama and my community, my Panamanian community, and so much through the school and with the kids and the parents. So I really enjoyed that. So I think it's big to get out and find where you feel comfortable in your community. Another thing I would recommend is go to the library. We have a wonderful library in Las Tablas. The 5 women that work in there are just fabulous, and they love when you drop in. And I go there and I visit them, I bring them a little sweet, and it's a great way to practice free Spanish. And they love when you drop in and say hello. And sometimes they have activities going on at the library that are free, which is kind of cool. So I walk around town once a week, see what's going on in the square, what's going on in town. And Las Tablas is growing. We have some great restaurants and cafes, and in another video I'd love to take you out to the different cafes that we have around town. I'd like to take my sketchbook and go sketch in a cafe. I call it Coffee and Sketches. Keeping up on my artistry side, inspiration. So I think overall I'm doing pretty darn good for being here, being away from Canada for a long time. I'm calmer, less stressed, and I just try to find solutions to the problems here. I don't watch TV. I don't engage in endless hours of watching the news. I know what's going on, but I don't consume of what's going on up north because I don't live there anymore. It's not that I don't care, but I care what's going on around me here, and this is what will affect me first, is here. So I think it's important to check in with yourself to see how you're doing. Stay involved in the community to a certain point, because you can live a very isolated life here or a very full social life as well. I do live alone. I am here on my own and enjoying my time. And anytime I need to connect, there's lots of options. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to wish you a great day, and I'll be waiting for you right here in the next video. So take care.